And so he says in verse 1, blessed is the one whose transgression is forgiven, whose sin is covered. Blessed is the man against whom the Lord counts no iniquity, in whose spirit there is no deceit. That's interesting. He says blessed. That means happy. It's an interesting word. To say I feel blessed means I'm happy about what God is doing in my life. David tells God how blessed he is to know the forgiveness of God, to be in a relationship with him, to know him and to be able to talk to him. To have that experience made David feel very happy. Yet there were times where he had fallen short, where he had missed the mark, where he had disobeyed, where he had just had a wrong spirit, where he just got it wrong in life and made some poor choices that came back to haunt him and haunt others. All these things caused him to kind of be out of sync with God. Times when his walk did not match his talk. Have you ever met somebody like that? Or have you ever experienced that in your life? Looking back on it, he felt blessed for the correcting or disciplining hand of God. Now, we need to stop here a second. Let's think about this. Discipline and beatings are different. God corrects us. He doesn't beat us. His punishment is not watching you with a 2x4 ready to step in and let you have it. I am so sorry if that's your idea of God, and maybe it's based on maybe some wrong that has been done to you. I love the New Testament, where in the book of Hebrews it talks about this, and it says, have you forgotten the encouraging words God spoke to you as his children? The writer asks. He goes on, he said, my child, don't make light of the Lord's discipline and don't give up when he corrects you. For the Lord disciplines or corrects those he loves. He punishes each one he accepts as his child. As you endure this divine discipline, remember that God is treating you as his own children. So when God steps in to discipline or correct us, he does it in a loving way, not with the 2x4 way, not in the way that has been associated with God. That is a wrong view of God, in my estimation. God, in his role as an Abba Father, he uses his Spirit to confront us. You ever had your conscience bother you? I think that's a way of God speaking to us, to convince us, to remind us of what he wants us to do. And David was saying that he was grateful for God correcting him. The correcting is what we experience, so we don't have to continue on a path that's divergent from where God would have us to go.
Psalm 32. Blessed is the one whose transgressions are forgiven, whose sins are covered. Blessed is the one whose sin the Lord does not count against him, and in whose spirit is no deceit. When I kept silent, my bones wasted away through my groaning all day long. For day and night your hand was heavy on me. My strength was sapped, as in the heat of summer. Then I acknowledged my sin to you, and did not cover up my iniquity. I said, I will confess my transgressions to the Lord, and you forgave the guilt of my sin. Therefore, let all the faithfulness pray to you while you may be found. Surely the rising of the mighty waters will not reach them. You are my hiding place. You will protect me from trouble and surround me with songs of deliverance. I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my loving eye on you. Do not be like the horse or the mule, which have no understanding, but must be controlled by bit and bridle, or they will not come to you. Many are the woes of the wicked, but the Lord's unfailing love surrounds the one who trusts in him. Rejoice in the Lord and be glad, you righteous. Sing, all you who are upright in heart.